Hello guys and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid, my DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, Real Madrid midfielder Federico Valverde is obsessed with becoming the club captain in the future. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode as we progress, and shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day as Real Madrid veteran Nacho Fernandez favors a move to the MLS despite strong Saudi Arabia interest. We are also going to be bringing you updates on that in this episode as we progress, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. With Nacho Fernandez set to leave at the end of the season, Real Madrid will have a vacant captain's slot that will need to be filled. Luka Modric is the next in line, but the Croatian midfielder could also be on his way out as his contract expires on June 30th as well. It leaves Dani Carvajal as the front runner for the captain's armband, with the likes of Toni Kroos and Lucas Vazquez behind him in that order. Given that all these players are well into their 30s and entering the final phase of their respective careers, Real Madrid will need to find a new leadership group for a near future. Federico Valverde is one such player who has been earmarked for the club captaincy at Real Madrid for the future. Now sources have told Madrid Universal that Valverde himself is very eager about the idea of being the club captain one day in the future. The Uruguayan international has been at the club since 2016 and a part of the first team setup since 2018. During that period, Valverde has grown into one of the most important players for the team and practically undroppable for manager Carlo Ancelotti. Valverde signed a new contract with Real Madrid last year, committing his future to the club until 2029, with the deal understood to consist a mammoth €1 billion release clause. Given the player's commitment towards the team and his importance in the side, it is not hard to imagine him taking over the captaincy at a certain juncture in his future. Back in October last year, right before he signed a new contract, Valverde admitted that it has been a lifelong dream for him to become the captain of Real Madrid one day. For a long while now, it has been touted that Valverde is seen as the future captain of Real Madrid, and the midfielder confirmed that he harbors ambitions to lead the team, as he said. Yes, obviously, it has been a dream since I signed for Real Madrid to be able to be worth that image, an example for many people in the world. To be like Carvajal, Modric, Toni Kroos, we look at them to see what they do. It was one of the most beautiful things that happened in my life in Uruguay, and I would love to be one here, Valverde said in an interview. With the old guard at the club in the final phase, it might not be long before Valverde gets his opportunity to don the captain's armband for Real Madrid. It is also important to be noted that becoming a captain of a club like Real Madrid is no joke, as a player must have personality, leadership and character, traits which are very common in Valverde. Understand that Valverde is already the captain of his national team side Uruguay, which only boosts his chances of becoming the future Real Madrid captain. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day as Real Madrid veteran favors a move to the MLS despite strong Saudi Arabian interest. On Friday night, reports emerged claiming that Real Madrid captain Nacho Fernandez had informed the club that he wanted to leave this summer. Nacho, who is now 34 years of age, is in the final few months of his contract with Los Blancos, and the club had given him full control over his future with an offer ready if he wanted to renew. But it appears that Nacho has opted to move on from the Santiago Bernabeu after spending his entire career at the Spanish capital club. Now Marca reports that Nacho is favoring a move to the MLS in the United States of America, even though there is significant interest from Saudi Arabia. As per the report, the Real Madrid captain intends to have a new football experience, but this time with other added values such as personal and family experience that come hand in hand with football. Saudi Arabia has not stopped calling the Real Madrid centre-back in recent months, but right now it is not the destination chosen by Nacho to sign what could be his last contract as a professional footballer. His favored destination at the moment would be to play in the American MLS. As things stand, Nacho has not signed anything with any other club thus far, and his commitment to Real Madrid is total until June 30th when his contract runs down. But all signs point towards him playing his trade outside Europe, even though he has interest from Italian side Inter Milan. Nacho will not join any team in Spain, as he would not want to face Real Madrid as an opponent, which is why a move to a team like Inter Milan, who would be playing in the Champions League, appears unlikely as well. As such, a move to the MLS appears to be the most likely option for the 34 years old Spaniard. Ancelotti, when asked about Nacho's decision to leave the club in a recent press conference, claimed that Nacho was given the right by the club to decide on his own future, as he has earned the right to decide what he wants for being a big legend of the club. Nacho, for his part, despite having the chances to renew at Real Madrid, did not want to taint the last days of him at Real Madrid with a negative line, as he knew he wasn't going to have enough playtime next season with the return of Alaba and Militao and the signing of a new centre-back. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid updates. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.